Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Vatroh, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on Dallas. I recently switched over from being a Scorch main, and I just can't fucking express it enough that this guy is literally just top tier in every single way. And in today's video, I'm going to give you some insights that I feel like I've learned after putting, a decent amount of hours as playing Dallas. So things such as, his AR, his abilities, the order in which I think you should buy the abilities, just basically, a couple tips that I got for, Dallas mains or people who want to play Dallas to just kind of keep in the back of their mind in every game. But the reason why I stated before why I think Dallas is just top tier in this game is his AR and his ability alone are top tier. Like, the fact that I can hit somebody for 24 damage without being anywhere near them, 30s I think to the head. It's pretty OP, especially from going from using the submachine gun, which only hits from 9 to 12 damage, and then once you upgrade his AR, I think the damage range goes from 27 to 30, and that's his first ability to buy him, but we're getting to that later. Basically, the fact that you can, scan somebody, have a whole outline of their body, and know where they're going to go, and then once you that's basically should be a free knock on the character you scan, right? And if you get that free knock, you get the scan back, and all you have to do is wait for it to literally get off the other guy, and then you can send out another scan. And I'm fucking just mowing down people right here, and I'm just popping scans, okay? Like, as soon as I get my scan, I'm popping that shit. It gives me and my teammates vision on where at least one out of the 4 rogues are on the map. And especially when we're playing Demolition, you can pretty much base what site the enemy team is pushing off your scan, because most of the time they're going to stick together, if you catch my drift. Alright, so let's get into the tips that I got for us Dallas mains out here. Basically, what I think we should all be thinking in the back of our head. Is basically use the AR to your advantage. Coming from a Scorch main and, sticking with the submachine gun for like 4,000 kills, it's really crazy to me that I can sit back and hit people for 24, 30 in the head from halfway across the fucking map, you know what I'm saying? So basically, you don't want to play too aggressive, but you also don't want to play too far back, because you want to make sure you secure the knocks. The second tip that I got for you guys is to use the scan ability as soon as possible. So basically, when I spawn in, I'll run up, I'll get, as kind of close to the middle of the map as I can, then I'll usually send it out. It's a little bit different in demo, because I'll send it out right when I land to see where the enemy team's thinking about going. But basically, after every knock, after everything, as soon as you can, you just want to send that scan out. It'll give, like I said earlier, it'll give you and your team, an idea of where the enemies are going and where at least one of the enemies are. Another thing is to aim for the fucking head. When I tell you not the amount of gunfights that I win, or like 2v1s that I win, strictly because I start off the fight hitting headshots, like, that's 60 fucking health. Like, nobody's surviving after that. I literally have to hit you one more time for you to be dead, and then I can focus your next teammate, you know what I'm saying? So really, I want to just stress it enough. It's basic common sense, but aim for the head while playing Dallas, because it'll really, really be rewarding for the character. Another thing is to, play smart. Not super crazy, but not, super laid back. Just because of the fact that you have the AR, you don't really got to be in people's mouths all the time. You can kind of toy with your food, if you know what I'm saying. You don't gotta force fights with the AR, which I'm slowly learning. I still get a little bit aggro sometimes, and pay for the mistakes. But the last thing I have for you guys is to scan before fighting. Be smart and aggressive, but make sure to fight the character that you scanned, if you can, before the scan runs out. That way you have the full advantage on the character that you're running the ones with. Hopefully, if you're not getting team shot. But that way you have the full advantage on your side. I mean, you literally have wall hacks on the kid, basically. So that should pretty much make you win all your ones as long as you have the scan. And just be confident, man. I mean, this character's OP. I mean, you get the ability back as soon as you knock that character. You know your gun hits like a fucking truck. So just be confident, play smart, and, you should have a good chance of dominating the lobbies as Dallas. And the last thing that I want to get into, just before we get out of here, is the perks and, like, the order in which I buy my perks. So I used to buy the the headstrong, which is the 25 shield before. But as you guys can see, and later in the video, whenever we hit the third round, I go Berserker first round if you're playing Strikeout, but that's always the first perk I buy. That way I can, dip out of fights, reset while reloading. I don't have to stand still. I can just be constantly moving, right? The second one is Bounce Back. That's this is the new one for me that I just started doing. I started buying Bounce Back before Headstrong because I feel like, spawning in with the 25 armor is good, but once the 25 armor is gone, it's gone for your entire life until you die. So I would rather have my health come back faster than have the 25 health, at least for that first couple of rounds, right? And then we get the headstrong as soon as we can after that. So then you're pretty much starting off as just a fucking tank coming out the gates, right? And then I go ahead and buy Stalker just because I feel like it allows me to strafe a little bit more. I know I'm a controller player, so strafing's kind of weird, but as soon as I get that perk, it allows me to strafe faster while ADS, which I think, comes to my advantage in most of the fights because I'm not, as slow. I'm always trying to keep it moving. But you could really, put whatever perk you want in that space. And of course, if you guys buy perks or have different opinions on Dallas, let me know. If you disagreed with anything I said in the video, let me know in the comments below. I will respond to all the comments. I'm really enjoying Rogue Company, and I'm going to be making a lot of content for this game. And I'm also streaming it almost every day on my Twitch. I think I'm like level 75, got like 7K wins. I just hit like 420 wins, 7K kills, sorry for my English. The commentary in this video was kind of ass, I know, but you know what, baby? We're going to get better, and I'll see you boys in the next fucking video. Much love. Holy buddy. Yeah, I just fucking fragged that game.
I've been in line dances more dangerous than that.
It's like I'm not needed, bro.
Holy shit.
Fucking 5 points.
Dropped almost 4,000 more damage than everybody else.